Stay tuned for the Mega Core Magnetizer coming right up. Welcome to Vintage Bricks. James, your host. At this channel, we look at all things vintage in Lego. And today we're looking at a real treat, the Mega Core Magnetizer from 1990. Here it is. And I mean, here it is here. That was designed by Jorn Thomsen of the Lego Design Group in 1990. It's what I call, it has so much innovation. You know, you can imagine the executives at Lego saying, you want to build a space set that has giant wheels and a space set that has like train magnets on it, like these magnets. I think it was supposed to be a mining vehicle, which makes sense, I guess, if you're on some planet mining. It has two sections, a front and back, and articulates beautifully. And when you open it up, the inside here, the cockpit can hold, count them, 3 of the m-tron guys who are very distinctive. These guys, you know, you can't miss the m-tron guys with their colorations. And they're all kind of the same. Okay, put him in here. Isn't that clever? And it has this really cool back articulating crane with the magnet. And I'll give you an example how it works here. Let's see if I can pull this off. I'll put the him here. We drive up to it. Then this thing can bend down like this. Great. I can extend this down. And oh, it worked. That is amazing. Then you pull it up and then you spin it like this. Okay. You know, drop it off there. So you get the idea here, and these things, little guys here to drive around. And then in the back here, it's really cool too. In fact, it's down. Our little space scooters, so they can fly around. You can see if I can do this backwards. You put this in here. Come on, get in there like that. And you lift up, and then you can close around him. It is quite the engineering feat. We'll learn a little bit more about Jorn and his other sets he developed, as well as the history of how this fits in to the space theme timeline. Okay, let's watch a vintage commercial.
New Lego m-tron to the rescue. The fun just keeps building.
So clearly the m-trons not only did mining, but did search and rescue, even for their arch enemies, the Blacktron. So theme history, the 3 big sets, the m-tron, the Blacktron, and the Space Police are all together. Good guys, bad guys, and the miners. So a little bit, go back in time here with 10 years of the classic space. Then they transitioned to the Futuron, and they had that monorail. The Blacktron came on as sort of the bad guys, and the foil was the Space Police. They had to keep them in line. Then the m-trons kind of replaced the Futurons as the sort of, they're the miners. And then another bad guy set, the Blacktron 2, came along. And of course, our Mega Core Magnetizer. Here's a poster of the time. And there are 10 m-tron sets. They had no main base. They're all, which is interesting. And these sets, 5 of them, used magnets. So they went all out in the magnets. Okay, so here are some of the sets of the m-tron series. Pretty consistent colors. They got the black, they got the red, and that translucent yellow. And I like the way the artist exaggerated the translucent yellow. And they're all set in space there, and got some large ships. This is, of course, the largest. The Mega Core Magnetizer is the largest. Some of those small ships. Okay, here we go. Jorn Thomsen. He's the designer, and there he is there. It's hard to find photos of him. He's a recluse, and I think I have all these sets. And I didn't realize they're all by him until I started researching this. And he was, I think, the brainchild behind a lot of these very innovative space sets and themes. Here's some photos as I end with me putting this amazing, well-crafted set together. So please subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting me at Vintage Bricks today.